All right, YouTube. It's Friday. We're going to try and get into a better schedule. We got Plat Monday through Thursday usually, but done a couple ranked videos. I think ranked is going to become the Friday rounds, unless there's some weird stuff where I have to move my TGC rounds around. So, we're going to be hopping into ranked. TLDR for anyone who hasn't watched any of the first two episodes, you don't have to. I don't mind if you don't. I'm glad you're joining us. Just finished our 5 placement matches. We haven't played ranked very much. We're only 916 rating. But we're going to play 3 games today in solos, see how it goes, see what we can get to, see if we can win them, hopefully avoid some green chippers as well. But we're going to see what we can do. Let's queue it up, see who our first opponent is. I know the background's a little annoying. Ian NYC, hello. Spyglass, ooh, let's go. Haven't played this game yet today, so we'll see how it goes. But I know the background's a little distracting. You can see the sun of the beautiful weather here shining through in the background. We do have a green screen on order. It's just going to be a couple weeks, and I need to move my office around to do some things. But soon enough, there will be no background. It will just be me. And I'm sorry that you get stuck looking at that. And I was messing around yesterday with some buddies on stream, and I was using Greensman instead of Rhythm. And we have officially not taken Greensman off, so that's going to be a problem for this first one. But, we fasted it, man. Yeah, we're on Greensman for this one, so I meant to change that. But I have a small pea brain, so... But one second here, let me pull up on my other monitor. I'm going to pull up these comments from the last ranked video so we can chat about some things that you guys said, hey, this might be good for you to talk about. And I'm like, I appreciate y'all. Let's just start at the bottom. Let's start at the bottom. I mean, perfect. I see one about sports teams, leagues, things of that nature. NFL draft was last night. Me personally, I am a fan of teams all over the world, or all over the country. I don't have a set city I'm related to. So for me, I'm a Saints fan for the NFL. I was really happy with our offensive tackle pick. I mean,
we might need a little less club.
It was a position of need. So we absolutely needed to go with that, even if like it wasn't the sexy pick. But overall, I mean, the first 5 to 7 picks were pretty much cookie cutter, I would say, in the NFL draft. Like, it was pretty set in stone until you got to Penix with the Falcons, I think at 8. So that was the only one that kind of threw me for a loop. But apparently there were a lot of teams wanting to trade up into the top 10 for him. So, and Saints were one of them, actually. So I just know his age and his health is an issue. But overall, I mean, the draft was pretty normal. It was a lot of skill position players. You had a lot of wide receivers off the board, and you had a lot of quarterbacks off the board to start. In tackles, I mean, that's pretty much the standard. You're not seeing running backs going in the top of the draft anymore like you used to. The position just doesn't hold its value like others do. So there's really nothing you can do about it.
All square after the first hole of this match.
Yeah, I mean, it was an interesting one. I mean, there were a couple people that slid. I know Cooper DeJean, a lot of people thought we're going to go first round, but he ended up slipping, so he's available on day 2, which is kind of shocking. I don't know if this has any chance of reaching, but we'll try. Oh shit, it doesn't have a chance of reaching now. Maybe we should play a warm-up before we hop into ranked, because we are playing some Army golf, man. Left and right. All right, but let's just run through some leagues. Let's just run through some leagues and talk about them. Baseball season's underway. I am from the Midwest, so I am a Chicago Cubs fan. We've gotten off to a great start, barring the litany of injuries that this team has had. But we actually got to think about this shot. Hold on. 68, up 9 yards, playing 77. 76. I'm going to de-loft this because the ball's above our feet to try and get it to fly farther. Yeah, should be spin. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good from there. That's a pretty easy calculation when your lob wedge goes 100 yards and you have a 74 to 83% lie. It's going 74 or it's going 83. That's what it's doing. Somewhere in that range. The fast and slow can adjust that a little bit, but not by much. But Cubs, man, looking good, feeling good. I went to a Cubs game here a couple weeks ago. It's really fun. Had some family in town for it.
It's heading towards
I missed this putt.
A bit too much power into that putt.
It's 125, Riley.
One up.
It's 125, and these official courses, the greens break way more than any other courses. It's just so weird. Like, if I go play a custom course created by in the course designer, it breaks completely different than ranked greens. They break way more. Whoa.
This one with 9-iron.
I should never lose to this kid the way he's swinging. I'm sorry. I just should.
Okay, let's see what
72, down 21 yards, playing 51. I'm going to de-loft this a little bit. Big hop forward. Not that big of a hop forward. Jesus. All right. That's fine. Yeah, man. NBA, don't really watch it. Don't really watch it, I'll be honest. For college sports, I'm a huge Iowa fan now. I was converted just because my girlfriend went to school there. I went to a lot of games, interacted with that fan base a lot, so kind of gotten attached to it. All right, let's make a putt.
Could be a good one.
All right, we made a putt. We're back. We're back. We're back. But yeah, man, I'm a sports junkie through and through. Truly, like, I do just love sports. We can go for this though. Hold on. Hold your butts. Hold your butts.
Oh, someone's feeling bold.
I want it to land on the green, but not too far into the green. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll take that. That's pretty good. But the way we chip.
Good to go on this one. Let's see.
The way we chip. But yeah, man, I just want to say thank y'all again. The love you show me on these videos makes no sense to me still. I know it can sound annoying, me reiterating it, but me trying. I truly, like, thank you from the bottom of my heart to every single one of you who have shown me any form of support. It is not go unnoticed. That's why I try and respond to all of you, or at least interact with your comments in some sort, even if I don't know how to respond to it. I just want you guys to know I see you and I appreciate you, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. That's kind of sad. But truly, I'm thankful for you guys. If you have feedback for me too, like, I know since now that I reached 1,000 subs, I can't have ads on. There's ads on videos. If there's too many ads or whatever it may be, please let me know. I don't like. This isn't about money for me. This isn't about. That's not my goal from all of this. My goal from all of this is truly just to interact with you guys and have fun. Because to me, I wanted to take the leap into this for the longest time, but I never did. And then you guys have welcomed me with such open arms that for me, I regret not doing it earlier, truly. Granted, I don't know if I had the setup for it originally, just because I wasn't #1 in the world. I wasn't taking TGC by storm. And I'm a little bit of an awkward dude. I'm not going to sit here and say like I'm the most entertaining human being in the world. We're trying, we're upgrading, we're getting a bunch of stuff to try and improve these things. But even then, like, that's not my persona. My girlfriend would yell at me if I was that loud, to be honest with you. But it's just, you guys have been so good to me, and you guys deserve me to, you guys deserve to interact with me and for us to, well, that's a good
Getting
putt,
there.
and for us to just have a good time together, man. And I'm enjoying this ride with you, even though it's only been
And after that one, you
2-3
are 2
months.
up on your
I'm
friend.
excited to see how it goes, hopefully with another
Made it
game
to the
coming,
6th hole.
and hopefully just with a bunch of other ideas that I can have in terms of content, in terms of giveaways,
I'll
tournaments,
approve that.
whatever it may be, whatever you guys want me
Let's
to
see
do.
what
Like
this
I
guy
play in
does.
tournaments, I can host tournaments, I can do whatever you guys want. I'm working on setting up the Discord too for anyone who does choose to become a member. I saw I did get my first member a couple weeks ago. I'm working on setting up that Discord so it's kind of really nice, and then I'm going to share it with everyone, and just anyone, it'll be pinned in my videos and anyone can join. 112 playing 122. Ah, the wind's flipping. The wind.
We're on the green with that one. Well done. He's got 110
6 mile per hour
yards to
wind,
go
and I
here.
pulled
Let's
it.
see what happens.
Interesting. That's fine. The wind really doesn't do much on this level, so I need to be more mindful of that. But yeah, overall, I got a little sappy with y'all for a second there. And truly, thank you. Like, there's no other word to say it, and I said it a million times, but I'm going to continue to say it in pretty much every single video I goddamn can. You guys are amazing, through and through.
This one's about
This putt sucks,
15
though.
feet.
You guys are great, this putt is not. Oh, we made it, though. Let's go. All right.
He's putting this next one
We
on
do
the
have a
green.
chance to make this match stormy if he misses, but he does not. So we go to the 7th, 2
Putt
up
will drop.
on Ian.
And that hole will be halved. And now we're teeing her up on the 7th hole.
Just for funsies, we're going to try and kill one.
Nice. That's some solid
Yeah, 104 is pretty
contact.
good. Carried out there 355. Rolls out to 374, almost 375.
All right, let's see how
Oh,
he
man.
does on this
Yeah,
hole.
it's a fun Friday morning. No plans for the weekend, man. Nothing too crazy going on in this area. We're just kind of going to relax, you know. Reboot, recharge.
And from
Usually I don't play games. I don't really play video games on the weekends. I don't really play golf. I'll play some Call of Duty. I'll play
with the 9-iron.
some Top Spin now.
This is leaning to the right.
I'll play some MLB. I don't game that much on the weekends, but then I also don't. I just don't play this game on the weekends. Just because I know it's so beneficial to have a
Well
reset
done.
on this
That's another
game.
green in regulation under your
If
belt.
when I was playing this game 7 days a week, it
15
was
footer for him.
extremely frustrating to me. Like I was getting really annoyed with really little things that I really shouldn't like that shot right there would have annoyed me because it went so far left. Great putt, Ian. Holy shoot.
For eagle.
Okay.
And if you
14
sink
feet.
this, there's no way you can lose. You're going to take things dormy.
All right, we're dormy though.
So good.
But yeah,
And
man, it's
that will be
just
halved.
I need a break from this game sometimes. And it's
Here we
so
go. Let's
nice
see what happens
because
here on the 8th.
sometimes I can start overthinking my swing. I can start overthinking how I'm playing. And sometimes that reset is nice because then you come in and play that first
Okay,
round
he appears to be
afterwards and you're
ready
just
to roll
relaxed.
on this one.
You're not
Let's see how
thinking
this
about
tee
what
shot
you did on
goes.
Friday. You're not thinking about what you did the day before or the
So
shot
looks pretty
before. You're
good.
just able to
Should be
kind
in the
of
fairway.
disconnect, reconnect, and then
Setting
just
up
play
here,
better.
looking at an
at least that's how it
elevated
goes for me.
green.
100 playing 108. Nah, that felt slow, but luckily it's pro, so it's not going to be slow. Beautiful.
Great work
All right,
on the
that should be a
approach.
GG's unless
That
Ian
one
decides to absolutely
Okay, second shot from
dunk
him on
one.
this one.
Whoa. Excuse me. I'm not sure if that light flickering will come into the play here. Oh, yeah, he's lining this one up big time. He's like, all right, I actually got to hold this one, so we're going to take our sweet Very time. Ah, nope, GG's.
And he's setting up for the birdie putt here.
Good putt. Good putt, Ian, but sadly,
All right, sink this next one
it's
to win
not
it.
going to be enough.
Confidence. That
We
was a
win.
good putt, and it
1-0,
drops
man.
into
We are now
birdie
6-0
number 6 on the day.
in
And that's all she
ranked
wrote
on the
today.
season.
You've managed to pull off the
We are
win.
going to see what we
Walking
get for
away
some
here at 2
rating.
up. Good work.
Hopefully, Ian is not a man who will
And
make
with
me sit
that,
here
I'm
and
gonna let you
wait
go.
for 23
Thank you
seconds.
ever so
And
much
he
for the
will, you
round.
know,
Had a
press the
great
X button.
time
Thank
hanging
you.
out with you.
Good old 24 ski to get to 940. I know we said we were playing on Greensman. I'm going to record another video right after this for Saturday. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be an interesting challenge style video. Randomness involved. And I will be playing on Rhythm for that, but just for the sakes of this video and time, we'll be playing on Greensman for the rest of this video. But sup, Ian? How we doing, brother? Like I said, man, these are going to be 3-game videos unless I get through 3 games and it's like 20 minutes because it just zooms, then I'll play a 4th. I want these videos to sit anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes, just because
Hello
I don't want it to be
there,
too long for
and,
y'all.
A big fat welcome from me, John
But I also,
PGA Tour 2K23.
it's impossible really to edit these videos just because it'd
We
be
are
super,
playing the match play today. This is going to be a good one. Let's go low.
super weird. All right, this
All
might
right,
be it.
let's launch this into the atmosphere.
Oh, that's a bad swing, but it's going to work. Yuck. Oopsies. Okay. 3-1.
Found your friend
But yeah, man.
in the deep
Like I said, I'll play
rough. How we
these
doing?
final 2 ranked matches depending on how long these go. And then I'm also probably going to... I'm going to record another video in Apex's Fantasy Society right after this. Nice little fun challenge for y'all. But then
Setting up here
we're getting off this game for the
190
weekend, man.
yards
We
or
might
so
stream
to
later
win.
today, Friday. I might stream some topspin or something along that nature. But we're just trying to
think this
find our
one's looking
footing a little
good.
bit. Yeah, I felt this was going to be long. That was a stupid shot. That was such a bad shot.
I can't hit all the greens.
I was like, oh, the
This
uphill
is
slope's
his
going to kill
third
it more, and it's just
shot.
not going to spin when you have a 5-iron in your hand. That's just me being an idiot. All right, good shot. All right, so he's making par now, so we need to make this, or else this is a
Setting up here
waste.
now for our third shot.
You know, I think we're going to putt this. That still wasn't
Honestly,
enough.
that was
I
a good
added
putt.
3
Just,
feet.
you know,
I guess I was going
just
through a
didn't
lot of
try.
fringe there. That is a depressing half to start, man. That is so bad. That's so bad. Oh no, I don't like that. Oh man. What else can we talk about, man? What else can we talk about? Let's see. Let us see. YouTube studio content.
Okay, let's rip this
Ranked video comments. Sorry. Okay. Real life golf experiences. You guys want to hear about my real life golf experiences? All right. Me. Late bloomer into...
Shake it off.
Jerk. Late bloomer into the game of
Shot here
golf,
on the
man.
11th.
Late bloomer. Did not play it when I was young. Well, I shouldn't say that. I did play when I was young. I played about around a year from the ages of like 4 to like
shot
14.
into
And
this
my dad took
green.
me out to
Good
this
work.
little 9-hole muni
And he's got
where
about
literally you didn't even have
160 yards to go here.
an attendant. It was just you put your cash in a box and then you grabbed a key that was in a little bowl
With the 9 iron on
and
this one.
you played your 9 holes, man.
Sitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes.
I vividly remember when I turned 12, we went golfing, and my dad had just gotten a new Big Bertha driver, and I may or may not have broken it. There is no proof of the matter, but If you ask him, he may say that that driver did not exist after that round. I hit it too hard. Shoot! Shit! Just fucking smashed that, man. I felt it too. Oh man. But overall, I decided to pick up golf big time going into my junior year of high school. I actually signed up for the golf team my freshman year of high school, but for some reason, something got lost in translation, and I ended up not being on the golf team. So I played my other sports. I was a basketball and baseball kid growing up. And then from there, I decided to play my junior year. It was really, really, really bad. Let's just call it like it is. We were not good. We were shooting pretty much a 45 scoring average, I would say. Shooting around 90 for 18 holes. Then, late in my junior year of high school, I decided I didn't really want to play baseball anymore, so then I literally turned full focus to golf. Like, I was golfing after school every day due to a pass we had at our place. I was playing all the time.
On the 12th.
Sit. Beautiful. And yeah, I brought my scoring average down to the 30s my senior year of high school because most of I went to a small rural school, man. So a lot of the time our courses were 9-hole matches. So most of the time my scoring average was dictated around 9 holes. So we averaged around 39. We hovered around 39, 40. Like, I think it was literally like 39.5 my senior year of high school.
This putt's tracking.
We almost missed that. Didn't get a college offer, but I connected with a coach and decided to try and play in college golf for a year and a half after that. Did not go well. Decided to try and full overhaul a swing change. And it didn't go well. We started shooting back in the 90s and then lost all faith in our coach. Went back our second year, was averaging probably in the high 70s. But people had already established themselves, and I had struggled in the few tournaments I had played in. So for me, it just didn't work out. I had struggled so much the first year. The coach really struggled to trust me the second year, which truly makes sense. Like if you see a guy who's now shooting good scores and he's struggling in tournaments and he comes back the next year and just shooting good again, then it's like you're not going to trust that. So then I left, went to school somewhere else. Now I play golf occasionally. I sit around like a 6 handicap, I would say. Like, nothing too crazy. Been thinking about doing some real-life golf content, if you guys are interested in that, like 9-hole rounds, things of that nature, live streaming it, whatever it may be. But I want to get back into golfing more, and my job should allow me a little bit more time to. So hopefully I can do that for y'all. I don't even care if that makes me any money or if you guys even watch it, but it's fun, man. I want to I want to make golf competitive and a little more stressful for myself again instead of it just being casual rounds, you know.
Let's see what happens here on number 14.
A nice little 105 off the tee. Beautiful.
That was good stuff.
I feel bad for Ian having to draw me again, man.
He does on this hole.
I feel bad for Ian drawing me 2 times in a row. It's not really fair. But yeah. Nothing too crazy for me, man. I'm gotten to play golf all over the world. I played in Europe. I haven't played in the UK really much. I want to. Might be going to visit one of my girlfriend's friends over there in the next coming year, so I'll probably golf over there doing that, and I'll probably make it a long trip for myself. But I've golfed in Hawaii, golfed pretty much in like 30 some odd states in the United States. I've played all over the place.
Okay, green is below us from here.
That baby slow's going to help me, I think.
Come on, kick left.
Yeah, the baby slow's going to help me. Ooh, that's a golf shot, baby. Let's go.
And there's some fantastic golf.
Let's go.
He's setting up for an eagle.
Man, I'm a golf junkie. Like I said, I'm a sports junkie, but it's pretty much anything. golf or other related
This putt to go
sports,
3 up.
man. I don't watch a ton of the NBA anymore.
Good so far.
I mean, other than that, MLB,
3 up,
NFL,
match
NHL,
after that hole.
golf, Premier League soccer.
And team this one up on the 15th hole.
Just kind of poke it out there. Hopefully it kicks left. It should kick left, right? Yeah, it kicks left. All right, we're good. But we are 3 up with 4 to go on Sir Ian.
See what he has.
Oh, hello, Ian. Oh, there's another fairway there. That's rude. I didn't even realize that was a thing. As you can tell, I've never played this course before in my life.
Okay, this is about
61.
160 or so.
Let's
to
try
the
a fun
pin.
shot here. 61, playing 55. Let's do that. Let's aim a little right for the pole and the slope. Ah, we fasted the living piss out
Let's
of it.
go. Kick right. Kick right.
But we're going to be going another hole because
that's
Ian's probably
gonna
going to
do
birdie
just
this, and
nicely.
I am most likely not.
And this will be its second shot.
What do we got over here, though?
Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here.
That's not in the hole. That's not in the hole. That's not in the hole for Ian. We might get away with a half here. You know what? I did see this one a couple times, so I am going to talk about shot setup on the next round a lot. That's short. That's such a bad
Okay,
putt.
if he sinks this, he'll take the hole.
All right, Ian. To avoid going dormy. Now we wait. Ooh, Ian.
Here comes a 3-footer. This one's tracking.
Okay. So I'll probably get like another 20 for this one. So we'll end up in the 960 range.
Okay,
Won't really
putt's
promo
done.
out of this week unless we
Okay,
get a
that hole's gonna be
random,
halved.
really high rated
Let's see
dude
you
in the
stick it
next.
nice and close here. Let's see what you can do.
In the next one. My tempo's been struggling, man. My tempo's big time struggling right now.
He's ready to
It's a
tee
little
off.
frustrating.
Let's see what happens here with him.
Do, 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 do.
Taking this one with the 9-iron. Alright, he's putting
Well, I
this
think
one
that's going to be
for birdie.
GG's either way, though. I think it's going to be GG's unless Ian holds another miraculous putt like he did on that Spyglass. And he almost did. But we have is like a 15
And if
to
you
16.
sink this,
It's
it
11
will
footer,
mean
actually. Okay.
victory. It's getting there. Rolled right by.
Dude, that kicked so hard right at the start.
Was
I
a
just
4-foot
can't putt
putt.
on these official courses,
Looking
man.
good.
I just can't. All right,
Nice
GG's.
putt. That's in there for
That is
par.
2. That is
And
2.
Congratulations to
One more.
you.
We're going to talk
Pulling
about shot
down
setup
the
in the
win
third
in
game.
This match play affair. That's good stuff.
And
And
just
with
see
that, I
what we
will
can do.
leave you with this.
Another
My
22. We're
heartfelt
962.
gratitude for picking the game up in
GG's
the first
Ian.
place, and
We're 2-0
Thanks,
against
I-
Ian, and we're 2-0 in this video. Got 9 holes to go. It's, ready up again. Just don't be Ian again. Oh, Ooh, TPC Scottsdale right in my backyard. Let's go. Sorry, Ian. Well, might want to book it if you don't want to watch again against the third kid for the same time. I think we're going to go 3-0 this one. I like our chances. But we're going to talk through every shot, kind of my initial thought process. I process things
hello
very
there,
fast,
and
so we'll see.
welcome to PGA
But we got hole 1.
2K23.
All right, not much trouble on this one. Some spin's going to add some yardage, and you can just kind of hit a drive
Starts with a par 4. Let's
up
start
there.
This round with a bang. Put that one out there in the
You just hit a
fairway.
normal drive up there and not really have anything too crazy.
All right, let's see how he does.
He's stepping on the ball, so he's
Not
trying to hit
quite
Big
sure
Daddy
where this will end up.
drives off the first tee. All right,
Okay,
but here we got
second shot here
65
on the
yards. This up 2 feet, so it's playing 66. So my thought process here, you look at this hole, you're like, I can't go long. So a 68-yard lob wedge pitch, I'm going to put some spin on it to help it stop, because pitches in their sense don't really stop a ton. But this much spin shouldn't spin it back. It might spin it back a little, but not a ton. And here, you have to think everything's going to bounce a box forward. So if I'm looking at this with adjusted, I want this to land like 64. And we almost hold it on the first. You see? Spun back a little.
Let's see what happens.
I think that's the big thing people see is like if you're playing ranked where you do have these aids on, it's kind of like, yeah, it's 65. Okay, but if you set your marker to 65, it's going to bounce and then land and go before it like truly, I think of how it's going to land and where it's going to, after that first bounce, essentially. Oh, that's a punch shot. Hello. No way. What a shot, Ian. Holy hell.
Setting up his third shot here.
Still you, Ian.
He sinks this. He's got power. And that put it good.
Yeah. So we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it on the next shot. I think it's a par 5, par 4. No, it's a par 5. All right, 431 once again. A little bit of spin's going to make this carry over those bunkers, and you can just hit a normal tee shot.
Nice swing. Sounded great.
You don't really need to do anything too crazy on this one again. We're probably going to have another pitch in here. Stay tuned for hole 3, because hole 3 is going to be able to give us a little bit of a cleaner expectation on like what we're going to need to hit for an approach shot. Come on, Ian.
Let's see what his second shot looks like. Not sure where this one's going to end up.
All right. He's hitting punch shots everywhere, so I don't know if he's doing some form of a challenge. But okay, we got 82 yards. You have a little slope here towards the hole, so you're gonna need a little bit of. So like for this one, I'm just gonna put some spin, but not a ton because you want it to roll out a little. But this downslope's gonna kick it forward, and then the spin's just gonna help it stop. So this should finish pretty much 82. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
we gave it a run.
Just nicely. He's in the green side rough here.
I would say for anyone who's really struggling with distance control, maybe really think about going into
5-foot putt for him.
somewhere where you can adjust your loft and spin and understand how they interact with each other. Because like a simplified version of it is driver spin adds yardage, driver loft adds yardage.
Let's let this one rip on this par 5 hole. Good.
Well, that's a good
gracious.
swing.
You absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try.
3-wood spin adds yardage, loft adds yardage, D loft takes away, obviously.
Let's see how we do.
And then like 3-iron through 6-iron.
Fairway.
And it gradually gets less. So like the spin on a 3-iron adds yardage, spin on a 4-iron adds yardage, but not as much. 5-iron adds yardage, but not as much as a 4-iron. 6-iron adds a little bit of yardage. 7-iron adds like no yardage with spin. 8, 9 pitching wedge and all the wedges. Spin doesn't really affect it too much. It doesn't really adjust the yardage. It just makes it fly higher. So like if you're like, okay, if I have a 150 club with no spin, that's a pitching wedge, and then a 150 club with spin, that's a pitching wedge. The 150 club with spin is going to fly farther downwind and fly shorter into the wind. Things like that. But we got 186 slightly downwind, which isn't really going to do too much. So like for me, my thought process here is like this is 178 and it's up a foot, so it's 179 to here. I want to land this ball 180, 181. So whatever I can use to get me to 181. So here this with spin obviously is going 179. And with this downwind, I think a touch of D-loft to get it to fly a little farther. But I think this should be money.
Looks like a sand shot coming up.
Did that go right? Did that go right?
And from the green side bunker.
I think that went right. All right, my rule of thumb on these splash shots, as you can see, when you add loft on a splash shot, it really messes with it. My thought process here is just get this up and down. No need to do anything too fancy to it. Just take your medicine and get it up and in.
Nicely done.
That approach shot was super weird because I didn't technically pull it because I think that line stayed within the white at the top. But I think it went right. And maybe that could just be me since I'm so used to the pull that that's just my aiming point, and it might have been, but I think it felt like even though it was a perfect, it was kind of fading off to the right. Even though it was on a slower side of perfect, a perfect is a perfect. It's not less of a perfect. 191 playing 193, so everything we're going to add to these yards. This is 190 to here. And my goal here is I don't want to land it here. I do not want to land it in this. I want to land it in the yellow, if anything, and you're going to need a lot of spin to get it to stop because you're in a longer iron. So we need this to land about 190. So like you put some spin on this, this gets it to 191. We're going to take some yardage off because as you can see, it's slightly downwind. So we're going to just play at 190. That fast is going to add yardage, so it's going to end up super long. But there's a backstop here. And that is just a case of getting very lucky. That was a bad swing. So that big of a fast will add like 3 to 4 yards to a shot minimally. Sometimes more depending on how fast it is. Sometimes less if you super fast it. That's a good swing. Sit. Oh, that's unfortunate. He got sticky fringed.
Here we go. This is his second shot.
Oh, and he missed it. Oh, no. We might really get away with one on this hole just because of...
Going towards that hole.
We don't deserve to make birdie on that hole. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Sorry, Ian. This isn't cyberbullying, I promise. 460 here. Just for teaching purposes, we're going to lay back a little bit. Just so I can get some different... Just so I can get some different yardages. You know, like this would be like a gap wedge or a sand wedge.
All right, let's see how he does here on this
yeah,
hole.
so all right, this will be good. This is going to be really good because I think on greensman my wedges go like 115 and 128. So it's going to be really good because it's going to let you guys see me have to kind of maneuver a club a little bit more. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So we got 115, pretty much flat. And you have a wedge in your hand, so you don't need anything too crazy. But your goal is to probably land it somewhere in here. So that means you need something that's going to... And the wind's not going to do anything. So you need something that's going to fly 119. You have a little bit of a downhill lie, so I would say you need something that's like stock going 118. So for me, I'm going to move this to 118. Maybe 119 because it's a sand wedge and I have spin on it. So the spin's going to affect it more. And then we had a heavy fast.
Your approach is heading a little leftward. A little wayward on that approach.
I'm not doing myself any justice here, man, with these shots. I'm hitting some horrible tempos. Very curious to see how this master round's going to go right after this, too. The master round might be a kick in the nuts. But Ian's got 105. Looks like he's hitting a pitching wedge pitch, but should go about 99. So if you put some spin on, if he just spins this and doesn't really put any loft on it, it should be perfect. Now he's going back to a lob wedge. I don't know what his lob wedge goes. His lob wedge probably goes like 105. He's going to try and spin it into the hole.
Heading for the green.
Yep, good shot. Ian will definitely be winning this hole.
Okay, third shot.
Once again, just take your medicine, man. Take your medicine. No!
Nice. Okay.
We almost made it.
2 feet to go here.
Ian. Thank you. All right, I'm trying to get Ian to move it along. We're creeping into that 40-minute range on this video. I know it's a long one. I appreciate anyone who's hung around me to this point. And we got a 420-yard par 4. We're going to lay back off this tee again. Give ourselves a full iron in so you guys can kind of see it a little bit better.
This a rip.
That's bad. All right, so this is going to be a fun one. Ball is way above my feet. And you got a 92 to 95% lie, which is about a club of a lie. And our lie's pretty flat. So we're going to aim way over here. We're going to spin this and put a little bit of loft on it because we're going to lose a little bit with the yardage and the wind might do a little, but probably not a ton. We hit that fast again.
Come on, get right.
I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good shot from there.
Great job on that approach.
Our tempo is horrible right now.
100 yards out.
But we're seeing what we can do. A little bit of a fast. No, you perfect at that one. Good shot. I think we will be putting first here as well. Of course, the round that I'm like trying to teach you guys things is when I can't hit a shot to save my life and show that what I'm doing is correct.
Putt appears to be on
Bink. Beautiful. We'll take it. But okay, Ian. Jeez, don't dent the back of the cup, man. Hole 7, par 3. If you guys look down to the right on the part where it says 7 par 3, when Ricky Fowler made his ace at the WM 2 years ago, I was just behind that sign. I just got missed in the PGA Tour footage of it, but that's where I was standing when Ricky made that ace 2 years ago. Pretty crazy. So we got 223 playing 224, and you want to land this like 217, essentially. 218. Gonna line up for the pole and start adjusting. So this goes 226. We want to spin this because we need it to stop. And then loft is going to take away yardage. All right, let's try and hit a good tempo, though. It's a better tempo, but it's just hanging out there, man.
Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning
I hit
on
a
that.
fast. Hello?
It's okay.
But okay.
And here's our
So here
shot on the 7th.
we're going to put a little bit of spin on it, not too much. And loft. But we want to land this like here to allow it time to trickle down. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some yardage for the lie and then move it to the right left a little bit because I push my chips.
There's a fancy little chip shot. Nicely done in there for the bird.
Yeah, that'll do.
If he
That'll do.
This, he'll have the hole.
See, I'm not hitting that pole, man. I hit a straight swing plane, which on Master, that still would have been a pole swing. Hello? I think that's GG's, though. I think that's GG's for me and Ian. For 3. It is.
Okay,
but,
you have
all right,
won
Ian.
the match.
Thanks for the free SR, man.
Walking away here.
3-0 against Ian. Probably not the most exciting video, but 18 SR. We jumped from 916 to 981. A nice little net
And thank you also for
of
not
65
turning the
for
volume
the
down
day.
phone.
Pretty good. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll see y'all next week for it. But all right, man. Like I said, if there's any other things you want to see, any other things you want me to talk about during these, if you like me talking about my shots, I'll try and do it more on these. Probably won't do as much on Plat because I really like to focus on Plat and I want to play my game. And I want you guys to see me play the way I play. But yeah, we're going to record another video. If you guys enjoy this, man, leave a like, a comment, a sub. Do whatever you want to do. I appreciate you guys so much. Until next time, it's been me and Remy and Roos sleeping in the other room. I love you guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.